Imagine sliding through sand dunes, crunching over loose gravel, and cruising city streets, with tires so wide they make every obstacle feel tame. What if Yamaha revived their iconic big wheel, the BW200 for 2026, updated for modern reliability while keeping its fearless character? Stick with me till the end of this video, because there's a surprise rumor that could make this big wheel not just a throwback, but a game-changer in dual sport riding. Welcome to Z Auto Advisor, where we explore two-wheeled legends, past, present, and future. The original Yamaha BW200, produced between 1985 and 1989, was unlike almost every other bike of its era. It combined a dual-purpose frame, extra-large balloon tires borrowed from ATVs, and a user-friendly air-cooled single-cylinder SOHC 196cc engine. What made it special wasn't its raw power. It only made about 15.4 horsepower and roughly 10.8 lb-ft torque, according to historical specs. What it did have was character. The oversized tires gave enormous traction and stability in loose terrain. Its long wheelbase and gentle power curve meant you could ride it slow, predictable, forgiving. It was a bike for riders who wanted fun more than specs. Though production ended long ago, the BW200 retains a cult following. Restorers, collectors, and riders who love quirky bikes still cherish it. The idea of a revival has been bouncing around fan circles for years. If Yamaha brought back the BW200 in 2026, here are the features and updates it'd need to keep that big wheel magic alive and survive in today's market. Engine modernization, fuel injection instead of carburetor, emissions compliance, Euro 5 or equivalent, better cooling or airflow enhancements. The displacement could remain near 200 cc or slightly higher to meet modern demands. Brakes and safety, upgrading to disc brakes front and rear, possibly with ABS, especially in regions where safety regulations require it. Suspension and comfort, while large tires help. Modern damping, slightly more travel, and possibly adjustable preload or rebound would make a big difference in comfort and control. Electric start. The old BW200 was kickstart, sometimes a barrier. An electric start would help broaden appeal. Lighting and instrumentation, LED lighting and a simple digital cluster, speed, fuel, maybe gear position, would bring it into modern usability without overcomplication. Weight and materials, using lighter components, more efficient frame design, perhaps lighter rims, spokes to offset the bulk of the large wheels, stock tires. Here's what a 2026 version might realistically deliver, based on trends and what enthusiasts would expect. Feature speculated value, characteristic engine, 200, 220, cc single-cylinder, SOHC or DOHC, air or mixed cooled with improved emission tech horsepower, possibly 1822 HP, for usable low mid-range rather than peak revs, torque, roughly 15-18 lb-ft, accessible in low revs transmission 5 or 6-speed gearbox, modern ratios for both low-speed control and moderate road cruising brakes, front and rear disc brakes, ABS option tires, wheels large balloon-style tires, front and rear wider than street dual sport norms, possibly similar size to original but modern compound suspension, moderate long travel, modern dampers, comfortable for mixed terrain seat height, possibly around 780-820 mm depending on suspension and frame, a bit tall but manageable fuel capacity and range, possibly small to moderate tank, around 7 to 10 liters, but with efficient engine giving decent range weight. The challenge, keeping weight reasonable despite big tires. Maybe 130-150 kg wet, if well engineered. Here's how such a bike would likely feel and where it would shine. Off-road and loose terrain. With oversized tires and predictable power, it would be excellent in sand, mud, or snow. Great for beach riding or forest trails where grip is at a premium. Urban Bauhaus street. Maybe not top speed monsters, but manageable acceleration in traffic, easy to maneuver, good visibility, fun in twisty streets, adventure, utility. Possibly a natural for rural areas, farmers, hunters, or riders who need something simple, reliable and capable of going off the beaten path without frantic maintenance. beginner-friendly appeal, low tech, forgiving simple controls, which less experienced riders will appreciate. Let's be honest about what would be excellent, and what might hold the bike back. Strengths, unique look and fun factor, balloon tires, big wheel heritage, excellent grip and stability in loose terrain. Simple, easy to maintain design, nostalgic appeal combined with modern necessities, modest power, not built for freeway blasts or fast overtakes, possibly limited highway comfort. Wind, noise, big tires might have slower steering response, so more weight to manage smaller fuel tank, limited range and less engineered for bigger capacity. If the 2026 Yamaha BW200 ever becomes real, who would it be perfect for? Riders who love quirky motorcycles with character, off-road enthusiasts who enjoy sand, mud, snow, or beach riding, beginners who want a forgiving yet stable bike, riders in rural or remote places who want simple, easy fixes and robust performance, collectors, giant nostalgia fans who love the big tire look, and Yamaha heritage. In closing, reviving the BW200 in 2026 could be a brilliant move for Yamaha, if they balance heritage with modernity. A bike that retains that wide tire big wheel charm but adds safety, reliability, and comforts could stand out in a market full of over-engineered adventure machines. And the surprise I promised. I've heard from multiple sources that Yamaha is considering a BW200 heritage reissue, possibly with retro color schemes, modern upgrades like LED lights, digital dash, and optional accessories for trail work. If this rumor turns out true, the 2026 BW200 might not just be a return. It may be better than ever.